Well, hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of Znn News at Noon, ZNN. You see the flag behind me, and I'd like you to repeat along with me the Pledge of Allegiance. If you put your hand over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks. Now you can join with me with a chronicle of the day. Monday, May 18th, the year 2020. But on this day, back in 1642, French settlers established a community near Mont Royal at the confluence of the St. Lawrence and Ottawa rivers. The settlement was to become Montreal, the capital city of Quebec, Canada. And on this day in 1980, Mount St. Helens in southwest Washington erupted, killing 57 people, including 83-year-old Harry R. Truman, who had lived near the mountain for 54 years. He became famous when he decided not to evacuate before the impending eruption, despite repeated pleas by local authorities. His body was never found. We have a celebrity birthday. That would be Reggie Jackson. I remember that from baseball. He was born in 1946, is an epic baseball Hall of Famer. The former right fielder played 21 seasons, primarily for the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees, racking up MVP awards and other accolades. His clutch hitting in the playoffs earned him the nickname Mr. October and 5 World Series rings. He ended his career with 2,584 hits, 563 home runs, and 1,702 runs batted in. Jackson retired in 1987, but continues working in baseball as an advisor for the Yankees. In 2010, he co-authored 60 feet 6 inches with a fellow baseball legend, Bob Gibson. And the quote of the day comes from Reggie Jackson. That's, "The only difference between me and those other great Yankees is my skin color." That's about right. So the daily quiz says today, by now, all good trivia readers know that George Washington never chopped down that famous cherry tree. Who told that lie? And the answer is, to brighten his 1809 biography, The Life of Washington, Parson Weems made up the fable of George Washington and his cherry tree. So the agenda today, you've had your sit and stretch this morning, and after the news today, you are going to see a couple TED Talks, educational talks about museums in honor of this National Day of International Museums. So I hope you find that interesting. There'll be Flexercise class at 2 o'clock and the video trivia that plays from 3 until about happy hour, with the game shows Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune coming on at 7. But before I move on, I want to tell you about something new we're going to start trying, and that would be our quarantine bingo. So I'm going to slide over here, and you see behind me, you remember those? Those are the bingo cards, and they're covered in plastic. So every day after the news at noon, I'm going to share with you 5 bingo numbers. We're going to distribute these cards, and a dry erase pen. It's important that we use dry erase because you can write on it and then wipe it off. So you can play again and again and again. So when I come back on Monday, I'm going to have a bunch of pens. Whoever would like the cards, you let us know. Those of you that have been following the Znn News and Noon, that would be a great opportunity, give you something to look forward to. Now, we're going to call 5 numbers, so someone could win the first day. But we're going to put them up on this board, and then you'll be able to follow through day by day. You'll be able to see which ones have already been called, and then, or you can ask us, and we'll know which ones have been called. And when you have a winner, you call down to the front, or you let one of us know. You see us 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a day, and let us know that you got 5 in a row, and we will bring our our prize bin to you. It's full, overflowed. We ready for some winners. So I'm going to show you right now about how that's going to go. So I'm going to have to turn the camera around so you can see them straightforward. So bear with me a moment. Here we go. There we go. Let me turn this around. So you're going to be able to see the different bingos. And I'm going to put the cards up on the wall like this. I'll call N39 and I'll put that up on the slot like that. I'll call something like G50 and put that up on the slide like that. I'll call G49 and put that up. I guess I better shuffle these first before we play. And then I29, put that up. And one more for the day, N36, and put that up. So we'll be figuring out how to do this, and so we encourage you to tune in to your Znn News at noon. Follow along with Bingo. We hope this will be a lot of fun. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.